we go. Cool. Alright, so I'm recording. I'm recording at 480. This is on a Sony Handycam CCD3, probably from like 2004, 2005. So it may max out at 1080 or whatever, but it's also recording and it's autofocus and everything like that. I don't know, it's probably sending an HD signal out at 1080, but I don't know, I just wanted to try 480 to see how well it captures the picture and the audio. I mean, it's an old video camera, so this is how I've been trying to vlog anyways. And it's currently 10:22 at night in Waco, Texas. My mustache is freaking, I mean, it looks pretty good in the, what you call it, in the freaking night vision green. The freaking Blair Witch Project, freaking, there you got me saying freaking all the time. Let's get in the Blair Witch Project night video settings, whatever you want to call it. Back when camcorders had night vision and they had all the little lights on it, I still got the red lights on it and everything. I've had this one for a while. I was actually trying to get my other one set up. I do have a battery for this, but it doesn't have an external charger port to charge the battery while it's on the while it's hooked up, or at least I couldn't see one. The one that I'm recording on right now has something, a little flap in the back on the bottom that you open up and allows you to stick a charging port in there to charge the battery, because that battery does need to be charged as well. I just haven't done anything with it, so yeah. But I want to sit on here and I want to talk and I want to chat with you guys. I want to see if I can come back a little bit and maybe get in a little night freaking 16 by 9 and 9 by 16, but also a little like 4 by 3 to maybe, multi-platforms and stuff like that. I wanted to see how all of this was gonna look on my camera and stuff. I've done a couple of other videos before. We did one at Colin's birthday, Haley's birthday. I brought the camera set up like this, but it was with my big Yellow Box Pro, and that's just really heavy to carry around with all this stuff, and then trying to get everything set up on that with all the different cables was pretty crazy, because I need at least one plug in there, and I had something else. I think I had a mic or something, a different mic set up that I was trying to go through. Which I probably need a different mic setup for this, but it sounds like it's picking it up pretty good. But I'm guessing that I'm gonna like this audio as well. So don't really know what's going on, what the point of this is, but I do like this camera. I could probably find a selfie stick to put it on that may hold it up. Actually, I think I do have one. But this also has a selfie stick pole feature, whatever you want to call it. It's got a monopod that I can take off and connect to the bottom of this ball head, and I could probably use that as a selfie stick. But I could also use this whole tripod and walk around with it if I wanted to. I just need to make sure that I have enough battery to do the stuff that I want to do for the length of time that I want to do it. So I've probably been out here for about an hour and a half, and I'm down to 88% on the YOLO box, and the battery's just charging on the camera right now. So I'll just have to see if I can get a second external battery pack, or just do shorter videos, shorter vlogs. I like that camera because it's a newer one, but it doesn't have a place to put my monitor, right? So this one doesn't have a monitor that comes out of it, so you would only use to look through the camera, right? And that one up there is the same way. It's just set up like this. Has got the camcorder shape, how it's got the little curve right here and goes up. The other one's just a square. It's a newer one, but it doesn't have this on it. It's got a bunch of different buttons. It doesn't have this on it. It's got a bunch of different buttons and stuff. They all do. They're all more professional-esque style, not just necessarily home theater ones. You can add little inserts and everything in it. And then I have this one as well, which has got a little bit less. See how it doesn't have all the buttons on the top, like that one does. but it's still got quite a few, right? So I don't know, but even this one has my little cold shoe, so I can put the monitor on top if I wanted to, and you know, do like the little skate style videos where you're holding it and looking down on top of it and stuff. I don't know. It just seemed really cool to me to have that. So I don't know. We'll see. But see how I look on camera. Look at those beautiful eyes, man. I would look really good with lighter eyes. I like the way the camera makes me look in this green screen effect. Now I'm just hyping myself up, right? Hey, baby. So, so that's that. Yeah, so now I'm going to get on YouTube or Google or wherever and see if I can find a way to charge the battery for this one, because the battery is really old, but I think it hadn't been used in so long that if I can get it charged up, it may actually work. So thanks for tuning in. This is a 6-minute video. We're at 6 minutes and 40 seconds right now. So again, thanks for listening. I'm gonna swap this over into my Alienware laptop that's about 15 years old. I'm using a ton of old products and stuff like that. I really do enjoy shooting at 1080 or 480 or 720 or whatever on these old cameras, because it takes up such little space, right? I got a 64 gig memory card in there that has footage on it, but I promise you, at 4K in the camera that it was coming out of, because I do have a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K, like actual film camera, right? This is a nice camera. And I got some decent batteries for it that are rechargeable and stuff like that. But shooting at 4K, I was shooting on 1080 on this, but shooting at 4K on this is insane, man. You get like, out of 64 gigs, you get like 8 to 12 minutes, something like that, of footage, and it's like, holy crap, I can't sit here and rant on 4K for what? And then right here, this is funny because I'm ranting, you're getting audio from the camera. I could put my wireless mics on there. I have Rode Wireless Go's I could throw on there, right? I have all this new equipment that I could podcast and everything off of, which I really want to get going, but where do I set up all the time? This right here, honestly, because I could leave this on this setup right here, and pack it up and drop it somewhere. Throw the bag over the top and drop it. Take the camera off of the quick leash right there and put it somewhere, and setup would be easy. I don't know why I'm stuttering and I keep saying and. Anyways, this setup is pretty easy. Yeah, I have a battery pack. Good, so. Alright, can you hear me now? Alright, you can hear me, but there's no video. So, give me 2 seconds. Come on, video, pop up. Pop up! Alright, well, I guess I'll have to put some other video or something in the background while I'm finishing this out, but I have a battery pack that's feeding power to my HDMI upscaler that takes the RCA yellow video and audio input and converts it into HDMI signal. The HDMI signal goes into my YOLO box, which is the mini right now, my YOLO box mini, because it's a lot smaller and easier to handle going around things. And honestly, it's easier just to take the YOLO box mini everywhere and feed one input into it, because I'm not doing multicam on my YOLO boxes at the moment. But I could do multicam. I could have a HDMI input and I could have a USB webcam input and do a multicam input. So 10 minutes. Dang it. Anyways, that's that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for listening.